Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everybody. What did my voice do? Hi, welcome. Well, welcome. I hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Welcome in. Check these streaming right now on Twitch.tv.
Oh,
And welcome in, Henry. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic one. We're playing more Piofiore today, and Salem. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Um, yeah.
Ruining the
So.
Italian language today.
Yeah,
I
we're
love
ruining the Italian language today. I hope everyone's excited because none of us can understand or read Italian. So, hope nobody's I mean, it's a good
that.
thing that
Anyway,
like Alec, the only Italian I know, is sleeping
Alec
right
would
now.
barf.
Yeah, I know. like Alec reacted to the post I made on Twitter and I was just like, "You don't want to know, dude. Don't even look at the VOD."
No, I'm gonna send him the VOD.
Oh God! I mean, one of them's already on YouTube. Just be like, "Hey, I want, I want to inflict trauma on you by a bunch of
oh
Americans reading
no.
reading your language." Anyway, hi, my name is Nur. I voice Victor Van Helsing and handle all narration. Why are you
My
snickering?
name,
You
Uh,
named him. You named
my
her.
name is 1010, and I voice Michael Jackson, Lan, Vittore, and Sophia.
Michael?
Michael?
It's a boy that's here. Celebrate while we all cheer.
Yeah? Go ahead.
Please continue. I want you to sing the entire song, please.
Rats. We are the
Yeah,
rats.
rats.
Everybody say it.
We're
Forget
the
about
rat.
it.
All right.
Beautiful.
Inspirational. Were
This
you
is a
about to
good
say
boy that's
something?
here.
Do your intro watch?
Open up your
Yeah.
gifts while we all cheer. I
God.
play Gilbert Redford, Leo, Marco, Emilio, and Elena. My name is Match.
My name is Moji, and I will be voicing Dante Falzone, Lee, Faye, and Joseph.
And I'm Brevi, and I voice Orlok, Yang, Julia, Roberto, and Oliver.
See, Moji and Brevi, very professional. I'm very proud of you two. Meanwhile, we also have Michael Jackson and the Rats over there.
Red.
Yeah.
Rats.
Proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, anyway, last time on Piofiore, we were introduced to the town of Berlone. We are Victor Van Helsing. The nickname is Van. A church girl who is an orphan, grew up in the church, and we just kind of went about her day as she met a bunch of different mafia men as she just went on a normal day where you just meet all the mafia leaders at once. Anyway, but after her completely normal day, she was approached by a mysterious young man named Orlok who wanted her to come with him. We don't know the context, but he wanted her to come with him. And before that happens, she was rescued by Dante Falzone, who has taken us to the Falzone Manor for safekeeping. Apparently, some kidnappings have been going on, most likely perpetrated by the Lao Shu. So it's the Falzone family wants to keep Victor Van Helsing safe, and that's kind of what we learned. We met a bunch of people, and now we're here, and a new day has arrived. So let's get into it. All right, a new day arrived. I looked up at the bright sky and sighed deeply.
Oh shit! I forgot I was gonna be the first one to be seen. The boss lets everyone in the family know that you're here. You should be able to move around the manor a bit more freely now. How about we go into the garden? I'm sure it'll make you feel better.
Thank you, but I'll just stay here for today.
I see.
Even if I could wander around, I'm living among the mafia. I don't feel very secure. I was certain the people here would observe me with interest. I doubt I would feel better walking among a crowd of spectators.
Well, how about some reading? Maybe not. If only you were able to write a letter to your family or something.
I don't have any family.
Lucky you.
Insensitive much.
But when you're here, your family.
Oh,
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Olive.
Well,
Everyone at church is my family. Oh, that's you, because you're at Olive Garden.
well, everyone at Olive Garden is my family, which is why I want them to know I'm safe. But I can't do that, right? What Nicola told me before crossed my mind as I let out another sigh.
Let me speak to our boss.
Huh?
I understand how strange it must feel, not having any information about the outside. Oh, Olive Garden.
Oh, looks like Stream Elements is not working today. I usually have a lurk message, but have a good lurk.
Don't let the Olive Garden bite. Let me see if you can conduct the church. No, your family.
Thanks, Leo. But when I'm here, it's family.
You're small. I know that's
Limited
small
princess,
garden.
baby.
I can
That
tell.
only was for 1 year, and by the time the Sonic movie came out, it was out of deal.
Oh no.
Shame.
I could tell he was sincere and looking out. No
Not
period. For me.
Oh.
Oh, we're
No,
already.
not
we're,
for a
we are
second.
already
No.
starting this. Oh no. Just hearing those words restored a sense of calm to my heart.
Please, you have so much space at the bottom. It's
Oh.
18.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my. Oh. It was nighttime.
It was.
It was nighttime, and
Oh
Leo had a disheartened look on his face as he entered my room.
You see, they want us to read like this. About what I said earlier. I couldn't get approval for it. I'm sorry.
took you a whole day.
One entire day. So I
The
see
bureaucracy.
I see that I'm here, but I'm not family. I didn't expect him to get approval for me to contact the church, but it was a ray of hope, however short. I could feel gloom fall upon me again. Maybe I can meet with the boss again. I shook my head to rid myself of the thought. That's not gonna happen. He simply won't listen to me. So I'll just have to wait it out, question mark? I could feel the anxiety churning within me. Wednesday, early morning. I stood in the hallway alone.
Whoa.
Everyone was still asleep. The manor was shrouded in silence. The door in front of me opened, and the person I was waiting for appeared. Buongiorno, signor.
Ellipsy.
I had thought desperately about how I might be able to meet him outside of his office. You're going to church, aren't you? I recall seeing you there every Wednesday morning.
Ellipsy.
May I accompany you?
No.
I don't need to step outside. I can stay in the car.
You're not leaving this place.
He turned away from me and began walking. He wasn't willing to listen to me at all. Why couldn't I get in touch with the church? My doubts were growing larger by the second. Ellipses. I finally strengthened my resolve. If he's not going to tell me anything, then... I returned to my room after Dante left. Soon after, Leo came in as scheduled.
Buongiorno. Here's to another great day. Are you ready for breakfast? I can go and get it for you right now.
Do you mind if I take a bath first? I want to clear away a bad dream I had.
We have
Before I
an
had...
unlimited pasta bay.
I want the unlimited breadsticks, actually.
Oh. Sorry, no can do. We out of bread.
No!
Understood. I'll be waiting outside, so please call for me if you need anything.
The unlimited breadsticks.
No unlimited...
They've been limited by the state.
Oh no!
Oh.
Thanks. I guess I'll have my limited breadstick. I took action the moment Leo closed the door. I need to move while Dante isn't around. Move quickly and quietly.
You better be taking a bath in there, or else I'm gonna feel like a right fool.
I'm taking a bath, like scrub, scrub, scrub. Wow, wow. I'm so clean now. I threw
Yeah,
this...
those are bath noises. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Oh, thank you. I threw the soft blanket off the bed, then peeled back the silk sheets. I hooked the sheets onto a metal pipe of the bed frame and tore them in two. This should do. I bound the sheets together and tied the end to the balcony. Now to climb down. I'm busting out of Olive Garden. My legs were shaking from the height.
A tall ass golden garden.
Yeah, it looked a lot farther down than I thought. This is a big ass Olive Garden.
It's osmanthus garden.
Well, I shouldn't be that injured, even if I do fall.
Where are those? You sure the memory.
This wine. I convinced myself to continue, then grabbed hold of the silk rope I just made. Slowly but surely, I lowered myself down. Uh-oh. I heard a sound from up above. The sheets I tied together were starting to tear and come undone. Ah! I braced myself for the impact. And Yumi was there too.
Oh,
Oh, Yumi.
You were just watching me when all of a sudden.
A sudden.
Yeah. I think this is Dante.
What in the world are you doing?
I'm following you. Instead of a hard fall, I was met with a loud, scolding voice. CG. What? Why are you?
Oh, she's so pretty.
She
I
is.
knew. Oh, she's so cute. I knew something wasn't right. And sure enough, what in the world were you thinking? You could have died just now.
But it wasn't too hot of a fall. I used to climb trees around this height before.
I thought the church educated the children there. At least to have some kind of common sense.
Kids climb trees, you know. Or at least I think they do, don't they?
Don't ask me that, you punk.
What'd you say? How rude! I yelled back at him as I tried squirming out of his arms.
Her outfit's so cute, wait.
I know, like... Okay, the MC in this game is so fucking adorable, you never fucking see her. Because you don't never see your face. She's so
That's a
cute,
good
though.
outfit right there.
Yeah, but thank
good
you for saving me.
Ellipsy. It's fine, as long as he's safe.
He slowly lowered me to my feet. It seemed we both recovered our composure.
You just can't sit still and behave yourself, can you?
Nah. Well, he did bring me here only to leave me in that room. I can't help but feel scared. I need to move around to keep my worries from spiraling.
Good.
He slowly closed his eyes as if in thought. Matcha, those ears.
Left van.
Whoops.
Shit, that's so funny.
I looked up to see Leo with a pale face looking down at me from the balcony.
Why is you not covered in bath suits? What? What? You're running away? What in the world are you thinking?
Leo, let me talk to her. Remove the sheets and clean up the place.
Yeah, you seem like you're in better position to scold her, as the water is not hot enough in this tub. Huh? Oh, right away. Boss.
You're going to yell at me, aren't you?
Do you want me to do that?
He raised his eyebrows at me. Well, are we gonna say I'm sorry or I won't do it again?
What the fuck? I have my D20 ready.
Yeah, so if you use the channel point redeem, you can choose what we do, but otherwise we
okay.
just do RNG.
I won't do it again.
Okay. I won't do it again. I won't do this again. Sorry for the twobble. I apologized to him, but his eyes narrowed.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. You're not satisfied with your treatment from what I can see. I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot what happened today and tried to escape again tomorrow.
For gore.
But that won't... You won't for gore?
I doubt you would have to resort to this if you were the type to give up so easily.
Ellipses. He had a point. Anyway. He beckoned me back towards the Olive Garden General Management Office.
Tell you what you want to know.
Huh? I can only respond with a blank stare at this unexpected turn of events.
I can't have you doing something like that again. If a discussion will prevent that, so be it. But I need you to stay put in your room after I share with you what I know.
Thanks, I promise.
You would better not break it.
Of course I won't. Thanks, Signor.
Ellipsy.
Signor Falzone.
Call me Dante.
Ah,
Ellipsy.
are you sure? He silently looked at me as I stuttered with hesitation. I nodded in agreement. Then please call me Van.
Understood.
I was surprised that he would allow me to call him by his first name, but I had to ask him what I wanted to know. The church. Is everyone okay?
We fought off your assailant at the church that night.
See.
The place took minimal damage, and all repairs should have been made.
I see. That's a relief.
The Lao Shu will strike anywhere, so the church isn't their only target.
Oh, love it when the text bleeds over the
Oh,
text
it's
box.
sure be bleeding.
Yeah.
You're in danger, no matter where you are in Bologna.
So, you won't let me go back?
No, you idiot. Which is why I need you to stay here so that the Lao Shu won't cause needless damage yet again. The Falzone family saved you, so there's no way we would allow you to get in harm's way while you're still in our custody.
So he's keeping me here so that he can save face for his family. Not surprising that they take pride in who they are. Not that I could truly understand.
Oh,
I'll never understand.
my god.
You never understand.
I suppose it was just how they run.
Every fucking game.
Also, Sister Sophia died from the wound.
I'm fucking done.
Unfortunate, I know.
I can still hear her voice. What?
Gay, homosexual, gay.
No, I froze hearing his words. Sister Sophia died?
Yeah.
Ellipses.
I can't believe you gave me a character that dies.
Uh-huh. His words struck me hard. I told you, most of you are going to have a character that dies, depending on which route we go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fancy, fun, and free. His words struck me hard. My mind went blank. Sister Sophia died?
I fucking did.
She was trying to save me, and
I died.
my thoughts were running wild. I became dizzy and started to lose my balance.
Don't fall.
I fell.
Watched it, Van.
Dante grabbed my arm to steady me. He looked me straight in the eye.
We will not allow the Lao Shu to go unpunished for the life they've taken. As boss of the Falzone family, I will make sure that they pay. So, I need you to stay here. Do you understand?
Ellipses. I lifelessly nodded at his words. Sister Sophia. My emotions couldn't keep up with the harsh reality unfolding in front of me. It was like the ground was crumbling beneath me, swallowing me whole in despair. Chapter 2. He wants to
I'm
read
not gonna
that.
say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna...
Confidente.
A day had passed since I tried to escape, only to be apprehended by Dante. As time ticked into the afternoon hours. Today's meal was served in front of me. Endless soup. The first course was minestra maritata, made with vegetables and meatballs. Next came the Pascalio pasta with mushrooms.
Scoliosis.
The dulce today was a sweet dash space baked scarletta with light almond flavor.
Oh, shit, fuck you.
I can see that it was filled with freshly made jam. Delicious, no doubt. But
Oh my god.
I couldn't bring myself to take a bite of any of the fine Italian dishes from Olive Garden in front of me.
This game's so far up its own ass.
Yeah!
You should really eat something. You haven't had anything all day.
Ellipses. I took the fork set in front of me. But I wasn't hungry at all. I placed the fork back down.
Man, you really come from a place, no offense, they eat this shit up.
I'm sorry. I lowered my head. My mind was full of memories of Sister Sophia. Sister Sophia is dead. Tears filled my eyes each time the harsh truth came to mind. I tried my best to hold back my tears so I couldn't cry in front of Leo.
Who's judging? Ellipses. It's no use.
Take
Okay,
this.
Silver.
It's no use! Wait, is this like the
I-
second time I've had this
Yes.
line?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. I think it is from your perspective, Matcha, so...
I took back the
Uh-huh.
food she didn't eat and reported on the current state of affairs. She was doing fine yesterday, but she's been like this ever since she returned.
So yesterday?
I still can't believe she would use the bed sheets like that to try to escape. Not the worst use of bed sheets I've seen from this crew, but still.
I know, right? She has such a kind and gentle way about her. I suppose you can't judge a book by its cover. It seems our delicate lady is quite the rogue.
There's no doubt laughing matter, Julia. If she fell, she could have been broken a bone, or worse, Jamon.
Yeah, we're breaking a Jamon.
Yeah, you're right. Still, I wonder why she felt she needed to escape from here in the first place. I mean, it's just like she's kidnapped, you know? What's the problem?
Ellipses to that. I looked down at the untouched dishes and gave a deep sigh. Maybe she ran because I literally around her 24/7. Yeah.
So, she tried to run from you.
Yeah. Doing a moonwalk and everything out of the room. Maybe. Or at least it seems that way.
Ellipses. Come on.
You just couldn't believe how angry the boss was when she tried to run. He was pretty harsh on her, and he had this scary look on his face, too.
Well, if she was yelled at by the young Dante, I'm not surprised that she's in this state now.
You have a point. He was really angry.
Dante was angry because she put herself in danger, not because she tried to escape. Come on.
Yeah.
I guess that may not have been gone through to her. Jamon.
Nicola gave me a troubled smile and patted me on the shoulder.
In any case, it's not your fault, Leo. Not in the slightest. Eddie.
Yeah, Nicola, whatever you say. I don't know, Annie. I was about to tear up hearing him say such kind words in his lingering dementia about some lady named Annie. His kind words to me, a gentle voice, and the harsh howls. He then turned to his attention to the untouched dishes.
Still, it's not good that she's not eating, Jamon.
It seems she's only been drinking water. At this rate, she'll starve herself to death. Isn't there anything we can do?
Been 24
Hmm.
hours.
She's gonna starve herself to death.
We could always do what the parents do, just get a funnel.
Oh,
I thought as hard as I could, trying to figure out how we could get her to eat. Unlimited breadsticks.
oh my God, you're so smart.
How about we all eat together? Because remember, in the Olive Garden, we're family.
family.
You're your family. Being around others might help.
Yeah, Nicola, you tell him.
Wouldn't having some company make her feel better? Enough that she'd eat.
It's not as if though the others aren't aware of her. Ayoki. I don't think having her join everyone poses any problems, but I doubt it would help. Can you imagine? Fucking hell. Can you imagine dining with people you don't know, especially the mafia?
Like I said, we in Olive Garden when we around. Because when you're family, you Olive Garden. Oh, I guess that just do the opposite. My shoulders drooped, and Julia took her head. Shook her head.
Uh-huh.
Lord, I'm taking it, but I'll put my head back on and say,
Where are you taking it?
Oh
don't worry
shit!
about it. Why not have a meal with those she's already acquainted with? That should make it easier for her.
Oh, I see. The only people she really knows here are me, Nicola, and the boss.
I mean, I met her too, but okay.
Ellipses.
You were literally the first to meet her besides the boss.
Yeah,
Oh, and Nicola.
Leo is right that it won't help with being alone here. It may be best for her to be with others, even if it may be a bit against her will.
You're the best, Julia. Guess all those years you've lived wanting for nothing.
Oh my god.
What the fuck did you
You're
just say to me?
old.
I mean, I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh yeah, only as a compliment. You fine old.
Hmm.
Nicola. I clench my fist and look at Nicola for his nod of approval. Could you speak with the boss and ask him to join us for dinner? I'm sure the boss would listen if the idea came from you.
I suppose that will work. Come on.
Nicola nodded his head and I felt a lot better. Oh, but at least this brings a smile back to her face.
This is your fucking route, Leo.
It's my route, I'm stealing it. Because when you had Olive Garden,
Oh my
you
God.
highway robbery.
I looked out the window to see the red sky signaling the night to come. Liam must be worried sick since I haven't eaten anything. But I can't just bring myself to... Staying like this would only worry everyone, but I couldn't pull myself out of my grief. Sister Sophia would still be alive if I hadn't gone to the church at night.
I will still be alive if you had to go to the church today.
Dwelling on the past wouldn't help me, but the regret and remorse sat heavy on my mind. Ellipses. I'm coming.
Oh.
I somehow responded to the knock, standing up to go to the door. Huh? Oh no. An unexpected guest was on the other side. He appeared in front of me with the food cart full of warm dishes. You brought me dinner, Nicola? But why?
I hope it's alright if I come in. Eddie.
Oh no. My name is Nanny, but I'm sorry, yeah, sure, come in. I hurriedly let him through, and as I looked over the card, I noticed something peculiar. Why is there so much? It seems enough for two. Oh no. His mannerisms and quick handiwork when setting up the meal was mesmerizing.
I heard from Leo that you didn't eat anything today, Eddie.
I'm Victor, but yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't hungry.
I'm not surprised, Jamon. Especially y'all losing it's making me so she considered that Sister Sophia was your guardian, Jamon.
You don't remind me she's dead.
But you're going to need to eat. We simply can't have you like this here.
Are you gonna eat too, Nicola?
I'm your overseer, so yes, I need to make sure you have at least one decent meal.
Nicola sat in a chair before I could respond. It felt strange, but I took a seat across from him.
So, I heard you tried to escape out of the window yesterday.
Ow! I did make that sound. I almost made an ow.
I'm surprised you had it to take that sort of risk. Weren't you scared, Eddie?
I just needed to do something. Of course I was scared, but I often play in the trees with the children.
I see why Dante was surprised. I mean, looking up at a young lady hanging onto some sheets tied to the balcony, Jamon. It's too bad. I wouldn't have minded seeing that C player found to be Eddie.
Nicholas squinted as he chuckled and imagined it. It was my only choice back then, but now that I think about it, I suppose it was out of character for me. I can feel myself blushing with embarrassment as I recalled what I did. 24 hours ago.
Ellipses. Ow!
I looked up to see Nicholas' stern face looking straight at me. Nicola? You made a noise, buddy?
What are your thoughts about Dante?
His voice was neither playful nor serious. At the very least, I knew I shouldn't lie. Okay, so do we not know or not friendly?
We're going not friendly. What the fuck do you mean?
Not friendly. I really do appreciate though what he went through to save me, but I can't see myself. I can't see myself being friendly with him. I mean, he is a very stern person after all.
I would be surprised if you felt any differently. He is a mafia boss.
I'm sorry. Why are you laughing? It's just that I wish to speak ill. Not that I wish to speak ill of Dante. It's just.
I understand. With that said, I appreciate it if you'd relax a bit more while I'm here. Jamal.
Hearing those words did in fact make me feel more relaxed, since he didn't seem upset or angry.
Let me add that you don't need to try to get friendly with the family's boss. The current circumstances are unusual, but things should settle down sooner or later. Come on.
Okay, I'm looking at chat right now, and our nun mom is dad? Mon?
Oh.
Oh, she's her father.
Once things are resolved, you'll be back in the church, and you won't have to think about Dante ever again. Annie?
I suppose so. I nodded awkwardly as Nicholas smiled with concern. I can go back to the church. Hi, Thomas. I oh. Huh. Thinking about the church brought Sister Sophia back to mind. I focused on the food in my conversation with Nicola to suppress the pain in my heart.
That's called heartburn.
It took a while, but I did leave some food on the plate, but somehow I managed to eat. Yes, I like bad boys. With a satisfied look, Nicola put the plates back on onto the food cart.
I was worried you weren't gonna eat again. I see you did your best. Thank goodness. I'm a bit relieved. Ow!
Did you burn yourself? Ow! It sounded like it hurt.
No, I'm gonna moonwalk with this cart. You see?
He's playing the mandolin.
Oh, thank you, Nicola.
Huh?
I was taught to eat in silence at the church, but it was fun talking to you like this. It's like when I'm here, I'm family.
Same here. Seeing you enjoy yourself was a pleasure. Now,
Neurosis.exe has been forcibly
thank you for the sub.
installed.
Yeah, thank you for the sub, Fruity Undertaker.
Thank you for the sub and whatever. When you hear your virus.
Yeah.
Now then, if you'll excuse me. Moonwalks out of the room.
Just before Nicola moonwalked outside, he turned towards me suddenly.
Julia and Leo are still playing the music. Leo was playing the trombone earlier.
Nicola?
Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I figured you should know, Annie. I was told by Dante not to dine with you
Oh my
tonight.
Oh my god.
Well, we have a Kupo. Let me get the timer up.
Ah, hey, man, Kupo. When you hear your Kupo.
When you hear your Moogle Kupo. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go, Kupo.
Oh.
So, do you mind keeping this a secret out of Dante's ears? Kapow!
Yes, of course, Kupo. It'll be our secret, Kupo.
Thank you. Well, you should rest for now. See you again. Kapow!
Ellipses, Kupo. With his departure, the room fell silent once more, Kupo. I felt a slight pang of loneliness, Kupo. I suppose I should interact with the others rather than keep to myself, Kupo. And I should at least apologize to Leo for worrying him, Kupo. I wasn't sure what else I should do, but for now I would at least do what I could, Kupo. As usual, I hear knocking at my door, Kupo.
Please,
I stood up
we
and
need a
walked over,
break. We
Kupo.
need a break from this man.
I'm coming, Kupo.
What? Again?
Good morning, Kupo. I brought you some breakfast, Kupo.
Good morning,
Wow.
Leo, Kupo. I want to apologize for having caused you trouble yesterday, Kupo. It's still been 24 hours, Kupo?
Forget about it. Not at all, Kupo. There's nothing to apologize for, Kupo.
Leo responded with a bright, happy smile, Kupo.
Speaking of which, Kupo, I've heard from Nicola that you ate your dinner yesterday. Congratulations, Kupo. That really was a relief, Kupo. But, Kupo, I thought you might not be as hungry this morning, so I brought some fruits for now, Kupo.
Ah, Kupo. They look lovely, Kupo. Thank you, Leo, Kupo.
Hey, Kupo. Hopefully they're to your taste. Kupo.
The fruits arranged on the table were all in season, Kupo. What season? Who the fucking knows, Kupo? Ripe figs, vibrant oranges, and crisp apples, Kupo.
Figs are great, Kupo.
I appreciated Leo for bringing me such a wonderful selection of fruits to me, Kupo. After setting up my brekkie, Leo turned to me with a straight face, Kupo.
I was assigned to use Kupo, so I wanted to stay as near you as possible, Kupo.
This isn't your route.
But they must have put undue pressure on you, Kupo. I'm truly sorry for that, Kupo. Moving forward, I'll stay in the hallways while you dine, Kupo. So you'll, excuse me. So if you'll excuse me, Kupo. I didn't mean to say that last part like that.
Wait, Leo,
Kupo.
Kupo.
Kupo?
I quickly called Leo back as he tried to exit, Kupo. Can you stay here with me, Kupo? This isn't your route, Kupo. You don't have a route, Kupo, but...
It is now, Kupo.
Oh no, Kupo.
I definitely couldn't die in this route, Kupo. No, Kupo.
What I mean is, I'd like you to stay here and eat with me, Kupo.
What, Kupo? No. I couldn't possibly do that, Kupo.
It felt nice having Nico around for dinner, Kupo. I know this may sound needy, but, Kupo. I found out how lonely it is eating here by myself, Kupo. So, Kupo.
Oh man, Kupo, if that's the case, I need to get the boss's approval first, and, Kupo. Wait a second, Kupo. You had dinner with Nicola, Kupo?
Yeah, Kupo.
Some gabagoo, Kupo.
Oh,
Nicola told me to keep it a secret from Don. That's you.
wow, can't
Kupo.
believe, can't believe this dude can read my minds, Kupo.
When you hear your hive mind, Kupo.
I should have kept quiet with Leo too, Kupo. Oh, I'm sorry, but Nicola asked me to keep it a secret from Dante, Kupo. Nicola brought me dinner here yesterday, Kupo. So I thought he had already told you and the others in the kitchen, Kupo.
Damn, it's the bouncing things that make me think a new person talking, Kupo. Nicola beat me to it, Kupo.
What do you mean, Kupo?
I was talking to Julia and Nicola yesterday. Now you want to eat how you weren't eating, Kupo. So we came up with the idea that you eat with everyone you know, Kupo.
The timer has run out.
Good boy, no more.
No more. Really? I guess everyone was really worried about me. I should be appreciative that they've gone out of their way for me like this.
So Nicholas spoke with the boss to make that happen, but he didn't get his approval. Which is why he came up with another plan to have meals with you here instead of taking you to tanning salon to get your food hair done.
Yeah.
But the boss said no to that too.
I see. Can't even have my food styled around here.
Nah. I wasn't here last night since I had some other stuff to do. You know why they call it angel hair?
Why?
Because you get it styled before you put it in the
Hey.
sauce. So I asked Julia to take your dinner to use instead.
I guess Nicola heard about it from Julia and brought it to me himself.
Not surprised. That's Nicola for you. I'm a bit jealous since this is my route.
I don't see why this is his route, or why he'd be jealous about not dining with me.
Well, Nicola's in a position to take liberties with the boss's instructions, but I'm afraid I can't go against orders.
Ellipses.
Oh, but let me go and talk to the boss again.
Leo saw my dejected expression and quickly tried to console me.
After all, this is a request coming directly from you so you can enjoy your meals.
Leo, thank you for being so kind. I really do appreciate it as a friend. As
Nah.
strictly a friend.
Nah, nah. You wouldn't tell me you'd taken a bath for a...
His genuine concern brought a smile to my face. But something else was bothering me. Is it right to have everyone catering to me like this? After some thought, I clenched my fists and looked at Leo with resolve.
What, you gonna do, punch me?
You're occupied with tasks other than guarding me, aren't you? If so, let me speak with Dante instead. Would that be alright?
Ellipses and junk. Understood. I respect your decision.
Just be friends.
Oh, and speaking of that, I need to step outside today, so I won't be around for a while.
Yeah, of course. Please be careful.
Hmm.
He evaporated. Leo seems to be very busy. I pray nothing bad happens to him. I sat in my dining chair and prayed with all my heart for his safety and well-being.
No more, I'm dead. Bye. Zing.
Time passed quickly until early afternoon. Oh.
It's
Huh?
me. Leo, I'm back.
From
Huh?
the dead?
It's me, Leo.
Last one kingdom?
Welcome back, Leo. Oh, what is it? What is that? After breathing a sigh of relief, my eyes caught sight of books and a flower bouquet in his arms.
It is my route after all. I was
No.
told by the boss he's not interested. Oh, these are just gifts for use. Here.
Oh my, oh god. Oh no, he didn't get my hint. Thanks, Leo. They're very pretty. My
Just
face,
like you in the route.
my face glimmered with joy seeing the vibrant flowers and colorful books.
You don't like him?
Leo, what's the matter? I'm definitely not thinking about how to turn you down gently.
God, the friend zone. It's not like they think of me as a friend. They see me more as an item. Nothing at all. I'm glad he's happy. Well, I better get going. I'm very busy and all. I don't even know why I found time to come back to this place and everything. I was playing Fortnite with the tilted towers.
Yeah. Like, how'd you get even
It's no use.
so soon?
Yay, the boss found a haircut. Oh, I don't like this joke if nobody knows about the Sonic reading thing. Yay, there's a few more things that I need to take care of. I'm not making it up on the spot.
I see. Well, thank you again. I'll enjoy reading the books that you've brought me.
Great, the not diarist saying whether or not you should think Leo is definitely the route you're taking. I'll be by again later.
I wonder what kind of books he... Oh, that's a diary. Oh, boy. It's a diary.
How many
This
hearts does it have in it?
Too many. as, soon
Too
as,
hot.
as soon as Leo left, I set the books down on the table one by one. It was a book of poems, a romance novel, a children's book, and a cookbook, and a diary. The romance is Ginger Romantica. Pinocchio!
No.
I haven't read this in ages. It used to be every night that I'd read it before bed.
Oh.
There was no child in Italy that didn't know the story of Pinocchio. You're also interesting.
Please don't. I was like, please don't explain the story of Pinocchio to us.
Have you ever heard of the story of Pinocchio? I smiled as I pondered on which book to read first. Definitely Ginger Romantica. The night passed and brekkie was served. I thought of how I should speak with Dante again. It's sad being alone, so I want to relay to him that I appreciate company during meals. But the last time I spoke to him was when he was furious at me for escaping. This wasn't going to be easy. Ellipses. Say Leo. Oh god, you're back again. Say Leo. I know this sounds odd, but is there any particular day Dante is a bit more approachable?
In the words of Pinocchio, Father, when can I leave the guy on my own? Let me think. Thinking done.
Is he always like that?
Oh, no. It's just the stern front he uses to hide his feelings. Just a thought. But I think he actually likes sweets and things.
Sweets. I wonder if I might have a chance to make something for him.
But I doubt he'd coerce by sweets. I mean, after all, he is our boss. After all.
You're right. He probably wouldn't get excited over sweets, but it is surprising to know he likes them at all.
Ellipses.
I looked up and noticed Leo was staring at me. Oh no, it's happening again. I tilted my head and asked, Leo, is something the matter? You're definitely not thinking about, how this isn't your route, right?
You know what they say, when you're in Olive Garden, you on Leo's route. No. What's the route anyway? That sounds like a video game thing. We real people. Nothing at all.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something here for you. It's another gift.
I reached into the cart and he reached into the cart and brought out a gift he made me do a double take. A record? I don't know what to say. You already brought me books yesterday, too.
That was yesterday? What the fuck? It's time. Oh, not to worry. It's nothing at all. I just wanted to... in any case, please take it. I mean, not that it'd be any trouble if you didn't.
Really? Well then, thanks. I'll enjoy every moment listening to it. Sliding it behind the chair. I nodded in appreciation to Leo, who seemed to be a bit flustered.
Oh, he's definitely in love.
Oh, meanwhile, report.
Oh fuck.
We're reporting
Hey, let's
Leo
go.
to be too close.
I'm sitting up because
Oh, he's also here?
She seemed quite pleased with the gift today, too.
I see.
Dante, you're up for narration. Yeah.
I gave a simple reply to Leo's report, but I felt a weight being lifted from my shoulders.
Ellipses.
I noticed Leo staring at me with tight lips. I nodded to let him know to speak.
She wanted to say this herself, but she'd like to have some company during her meals. I think it could be important for her to associate with the others here. If she doesn't go out to eat, then I could accompany her during her meals in her room.
Fine.
Ellipses. Huh?
If she doesn't want to eat in the salon, she's free to eat elsewhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat in the salon either. Get hair all over.
Exactly. I'm sure she would feel better being in a room than in some foreign place in the house.
Ellipses. I thought you were going to turn down the idea again.
Again?
Let me go and ask if she'd like to eat in the salon with everyone. Boss, how about tonight? If you don't have any plans then?
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Zoken. Everyone
When
drink.
you're here, you hydrate.
Hydrate or die straight.
Like an olive.
Wait. Where's my drink?
No, oh no,
Everybody
10-10.
loves a gay
Run,
olive.
get your drink. You need it.
Get your drink.
Get your drink.
You need a drink if
There we
you
go.
want to be here at the... Remember, drinks at Olive Garden as free as the breadsticks.
Yeah.
I don't have any plans tonight. I responded haltingly to his sudden request, at which Leo smiled.
Understood. I'll let Julia know to prepare enough for everyone.
Leo rushed out, and suddenly the room was silent again. Ellipsis. I sighed and sat back down in the chair, leaning back as my mind drifted.
Hey Leo, do you ever think like you're in two places at once?
I'm at 5, actually.
Oh, I saw Leo out and proceeded to sit down again.
5 Guys Burgers and Fries.
At once?
We're at an Olive
Yeah.
Garden.
Right.
Being able to enjoy a good read while listening to music feels so luxurious.
In a fight, right?
Oh no! The night starts with a bit of tension. Heavenly Father, we thank you for your grace and help your kind offerings.
And all we pray, gay men.
Gay men.
Gay men.
I couldn't hide my unease while praying, knowing I was dining with Dante. After I gave thanks, I reached for my fork and knife, but they were shaky in my hands.
Dante, son of Sparta.
Everyone eats so quietly. I glanced around and saw Dante eating silently with a nonchalant look on his face.
Oh my god, he has white hair. I just realized Dante.
Dante from Devil May Cry. Ellipses.
Yeah,
In the same
Dante
room.
featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
The silence is killing me. Leo.
Why are you here?
Because everybody wanted to eat, Nicola. What are you talking about?
When you hear your family, can't bear the silence anymore, so I began to speak with Leo.
Well, you spoke with me plenty.
The books he brought are so interesting that I may finish them all soon. How many hearts did you draw in that diary?
2. In a lot.
Okay.
Over 4 to 5 pages.
Your taste in books is impeccable. Thanks.
But here you're with Leo.
Oh no.
I'm glad you like them. Great, nice. The boss wasn't supposed to hear about that.
I didn't know you liked books, Leo. I don't recall you ever reading any.
Oh, well, look at the time. I gotta go.
Ellipsis.
Leo and Nicola continued their conversation as Dante ate in silence.
Nom nom.
Say, do you mind telling me the name of the book you're reading? You piqued my interest. Ow!
It's Leo's Diary by Leo. Well, it's actually Piofiore by Edmondo de Amicis. I fucking nailed it.
Oh, no, the beast. Ah, kind of think of it. Didn't you like that too, Dante?
Is that so?
Ellipses. At first things felt awkward, but it didn't dawn on me until now that we actually were having a conversation. It was quite enjoyable. One conversation. Nicola was trying to include Dante, so I should try to talk to him too. So, what should we ask him? This is conversation time. So you've
I
read
don't
the
got points for this.
so you've read the book before, or what other books do you recommend?
Anybody here in the Olive Garden want to act like a family member and put down the controller?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
family members always fight for the controllers. You
Yeah.
always want your little brother to be the one with the Mad Cats while you boast with that good old original GameCube controller.
Yeah, exactly. Use the
You're
chain
not
of
gonna
point
settle
redeems.
for Mad Cats, even though
Yeah.
Mad Cats is actually a pretty good producer of product nowadays.
Okay, I'm rolling the die.
Okay.
We rolled a nat 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Mon
no, that
got
means
it.
we have to turn off the game and start over.
Oh no.
Oh, Mon got it.
Oh,
okay.
Mon, what do you want to... Are we going to ask him if he's read the book before, or what
Mon,
books do you
remember, We
recommend?
rolled a nat 1.
We did roll that one. It didn't let me? What do you mean it didn't let me?
That's what the Matt and won me.
Oh, okay, you got thrown out. You did get it. What do you want to do? What are we asking him?
When you're here, you're
Is it-
making answers.
When you hear. Hi, back. What other books do you recommend? Are there any other books you can recommend? What sort of stories do you enjoy?
Kill a Kill.
Dante's Inferno.
Ellipsy.
Dante responded to my questions with a stern look. Well, great. Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry, it's just...
There's nothing to apologize for.
Despite Dante's words, I couldn't help but feel sorry for making things awkward by asking about a book. I may have been too friendly because of the atmosphere.
Ellipsy.
I could tell that Dante was still looking at me, but I wasn't sure how to react. With that, we continued our meal in silence.
Oh my god.
The dulce is amazing.
Fucking dessert.
The dulce. I
Oh
feel
my
like I'm
God.
living in a fucking fan fiction, like a Italia fan fiction, where they keep on replacing the words with foreign language.
No!
Kaku means plan, don't you
Yes.
know?
Is that why?
What? Uh-huh. Continue.
Is that why your eyes are so round?
What the fuck are you
Yes,
talking
well,
about?
what who else is right?
Why, yes. Did you make this, Julia?
Like in surprise?
Yeah, I did. I've also been here the whole time. You guys are real fucking rude not including me. Anyway, I'm glad to hear that it's to your taste.
Julia smiled briefly as she continued pouring wine into everyone's glasses. How did you prepare it? If you don't mind, may I ask for your recipe? I'm going to steal it.
This fucking game makes me want to bust out the wine.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to, but
Julia held her tongue for a moment as she glanced over at Dante.
As you wish.
Why, thank you, Dante. Is the dessert some sort of mafia secret, Dante?
In
Okay.
fact,
Okay. I thought Dante would say no outright. I always thought of him as a very uncompromising boss, but perhaps I was wrong. I may have finally seen another side to him during our dinner tonight. Probably. A few days passed since our shared meal. Julie and I had gotten closer, off screen, of course. And she was
we don't need to
teaching-
show it.
Yeah, we don't need to show it.
We're besties, man.
Yeah, and she was teaching me how to make dulce dessert.
Fucking please.
Two ladies interacting in my otome game?
Yeah, we can't have
Nah,
that.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. I suppose
Oh my
that's.
Otome.
I suppose all that's left is to wait.
Oh my god, there's a otome game called Totome, and it's about feet.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
I made that one up.
Okay.
It probably exists.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, would you mind taking care of the rest?
I'd be happy to. I'll clean up the place while we wait.
Thank you. And now I leave again, because I don't really exist yet.
I used my spare time to wash the dishes while Julia vanished from thin air and began to prepare dinner. A sweet aroma gradually rose from the oven.
Huh. Oh yeah, this me. What's that smell? Are you baking some signorina? Signorina?
Since apples are in season, we're baking torta di mele.
Well, a lot of
apple
fruits are in
tart.
season.
I'm making apple tots!
Damn, you're making them like McDonald's. Hell yeah. Oh, great. My favorite.
Somehow I'm losing my mind more than fucking.
A few of-
Really?
Yeah. Is it the accents that are constantly going or what?
Yeah.
A few of us are in the salon getting a haircut. Yeah. Would you mind bringing some over?
Not at all. I'll bring some coffee too. I'd appreciate it if you let me know how it tastes.
On the night of my daughter's wedding. Do you even need to ask? I haven't had a single complaint about your cooking.
Oh, getting drunk again before noon, I see. Thank you. Have some water too. I'd appreciate his honest compliment, though it was a bit embarrassing. Who would have known making sweets to pass the time would make
The
everyone
only
here
reason
so
I said
happy?
that is because, like, the way I went for the voice, I'm just like immediately, it just sounds like the bull from the movie, like Judy Hopps and the Fox
Yeah.
Brigade.
It's also nice that they're not as scary as they seem. Despite the fact they have no eyes, this was
Hey,
a
it
new
means they
feeling.
have two less evil eyes.
This was a new feeling.
You would not believe your eyes.
When no eyes come in skies.
I realized I was growing accustomed to living with the Falzone family. When you're here, you're family.
When you hear, when your family, you all have got.
It was dinner time. Nico and Leo had things to attend to, so their seats at the table were open. For once, Leo is not here. A miracle. Alone with Dante. And Julia's here too, I guess. I held back a stiff awkwardness as I said grace and prepared to eat.
Oh shit, this is Julia's route.
Oh,
All the talk of food.
if only. The food looks good, doesn't it?
Oh, great conversation starter.
It does.
It was my food. I made it, by the way.
Hey.
But
Okay.
okay. Ellipses.
Ellipsy.
I observed Dante's table manners.
Uh-huh.
He chews with his mouth open.
He used his utensils gracefully without making a sound on the plate. Now that I look closer, aside from being a boss, he's very beautiful.
Oh my god.
So much so that it makes me forget that he's someone to be feared. Oh no. Dante took a sip of his wine, then caught me staring at him.
Pass the bottle, bud.
Huh?
Dante finished his glass, paused, and began to speak.
Has everything here been to your satisfaction?
Yeah. I need to learn more dating advice, though. I really need that, Dante.
Well, I can teach ya.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, about it.
Oh god. Leo has even gone to great lengths to bring me some records and sweets. Julia's been letting me make dessert with her. Every night. We never see it, but every night. And everyone here is very friendly.
I see.
But I've been alone for a while now, especially since Leo's been busy. So a little lonely, I suppose.
Ellipsy.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that, especially with how well I've been treated here. Please don't mind what I said. I went back to eating, wondering why I just told those things to him.
Ellipsy.
Dante looked at me nonchalantly with his blue eyes, but said nothing. Great conversation, boys.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
You can just smell the romance blossoming in the air. Our quiet
What
dinner,
a route.
our quiet dinner came to a close the next day. Oh god.
Oh, fuck me.
Hello?
I don't have anything special to give you per se, but
Can you back up away, please? Just a little bit?
no.
A fluffy white kitten meowed very quietly in Leo's arms. Huh? Is that...
Oh, do you think? Now are you so unsure it's not my route? I know I've left you alone for a while now, so I thought maybe I could keep you. Maybe it could keep you company.
I appreciate the thought, and it is adorable, but... I tried to restrain myself from hugging the kitten looking at me with its blue eyes. But I don't think I'm allowed to have pets, am I?
Are you hypoallergenic?
I mean, I'm sure Dante would be angry if he...
Wait, that's
Leo interrupted. Leo interrupted? Huh? Okay, trying to find the right words. He frowned for a bit, then spoke tentatively.
Oh well. This kitten, and all the things I brought for you were on the boss's orders.
Huh? The books? The records? Everything?
Yeah, you're the only one that had feelings here, this weirdo. Yeah, the boss gave me strict orders not to bring this up. Definitely not saying it to cover up how everything has been going.
Sure,
But I don't
sure.
want to make it seem like I'm the one doing all
Oh my
this.
god.
Ellipses. So this kitten.
What are we flashing back to?
But I've been
That's why you have blue eyes.
I've been
Oh
alone
my
for a
God.
while now, especially since Leo's been busy. So a little lonely, I suppose.
Ellipsy.
Is this because of what I said yesterday? As it dawned on me, the awkwardness I felt towards Dante changed to appreciation. I always thought he was so cold since he was a mafia boss, but there seemed to be much more to him than I expected.
Would you mind taking him?
Yeah. I reached my arms out to hold the kitten. A smile broke out as I felt its warmth. Heh, so cute. So what's its name?
Virgil. No, the boss said you can name it whatever you like. Oh, it's the boy, if that helps.
Oh! I cuddled him in my arms and looked at its blue eyes as it meowed at me. Its eyes are so beautiful. They remind me a bit of Dante's eyes.
Oh.
Imagine giving your crush a cat that looks like you.
God.
Huh. Carlo. I'll name you Carlo.
Really?
Well,
Really, Carlo?
It's
welcome,
backwards for Olark.
welcome, Carlo.
Wow.
Oh
What?
my
What? I'm great at naming cats.
Meow.
Haha! Looks like he's talking to you. I guess you'll both just get along fine and stuff. Yeah. Weird. Whoa, look at the time. I gotta get out of here before we gotta shoot people.
Oh, no.
I've got something to do if you'll excuse me. We gotta go extort some shop owners.
Oh my god. Oh, thanks, Leo. Have fun shooting shop owners.
Ah, we extorting them. We're
Oh.
shooting the people that can't pay us.
Oh, okay. After I watched Leo hurriedly run off, I sat myself on the bed with Carlo.
Meow.
So cute. What a darling kitten that I have named Carlo.
I can't believe it's invisible.
I should thank Dante later. Despite the happiness overwhelming me, a single thought crossed my mind. Is Carlo real? He brought me a kitten to keep me here. Which means that Dante doesn't have any intention of letting me go back to church anytime soon. I should appreciate how much care they've shown to me, but how long do I have to stay here?
Yeah.
The anxiety that had slowly been rising was now settling deep in my heart. Oh, looks like Stream Elements decided to wake the fuck up.
Wake
Well,
up.
wake up.
Oh, wake up.
Wake up.
I opened my eyes into darkness. Kingdom Hearts. It looked like it was already nighttime. I must have fallen asleep while dwelling on those thoughts.
Meow.
Carlo. I'm not very hungry, but I need to get something for him.
The first sentence worried me.
I
God.
picked up Carlo, who was playing at my feet, and headed to the door. It's past dinner time, but maybe there's some left in the kitchen.
Some of what?
What's
what?
this? What's this?
What is it?
I pick up a piece of
What's
paper
this?
on the ground. There's something written on it. Leo must have
Says-
left this for me. I read the
It
memo.
says Bofa.
I came by to let you know dinner was ready, but I didn't get a response. Hope you have a good night's sleep. I better thank him tomorrow. After all, I did have a good rest. I thanked Leo in my mind to proceed to step out into the corridor.
I always did feel bad when I fell asleep during like a family meal and just slept through it. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I feel bad.
The kitchen lights are still on. It looked as though Julia was preparing for brekkie. Good evening, Julia.
Oh, hey, I get some screen time again. Awake now, are we?
Yeah, it looks
Trying
like
to
it
cross the border?
looks like it dozed off. I'm sorry to
Finally
miss
awake.
dinner. Oh, yeah, I'm finally awake.
Ah, not to worry. I bet you're tired with all that's been happening around you. Can you stay awake enough to talk to me on screen for a second? Are you hungry? Oh! We got an error. Are you hungry? I can make something for you.
Oh, I'm fine, but I suddenly came to my senses, feeling Carlo wriggling in my arms.
Where'd you go?
I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have brought him into the kitchen. I'll leave right away.
Oh.
Oh, but I already have something for him. You both wait in the salon for now. You can get your hair done if you want.
But my
It
hair's
might take a little
fine.
while.
My hair's
Ye-
fine, though.
You can get your hair done if you want.
Oh, God. Thanks, Julia. I appreciate it.
Let Mama Julia take care of you.
I waited in the salon getting my hair done, and soon enough, Julia came by with a small plate.
Let me just spruce you up a little bit. Here you go. Nice warm milk for the cat.
I put Carlo next to the plate, and he immediately began to lap up the milk. He must have been hungry. Thank you, Julia.
My pleasure. I heard the young Dante acquired the kitten for you. That's a weird way to phrase that.
Huh. Yeah, I think it's because I told him I was a bit lonely. I'm afraid I've been a bother.
Well, I'm sure our boss is simply doing his best to take care of you. I know it may feel strange, but I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd accept his kindness.
Why, of course, but I can't help but feel guilty.
Lip syncs?
Julia watched me as I spoke, then simply smiled.
Now then, I best get back to work. I can't stay on this screen for more than about 5 minutes or I start to evaporate, so
Oh, no.
you may leave the plate there once he's finished with it.
Thank you, Julia. I can't wait for breakfast tomorrow.
I'll phase back in later. See ya!
Julia seemed pleased here and turned to leave the salon very quickly. I gently rubbed Carlo's white, rounded back as he drank up the milk from the plate. After some time, Carlo raised his head and looked up at me. Have.
Sorry? Have.
Have?
Have.
I have to say, I have to take a screenshot of that. What the
Please,
fuck?
like, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Have.
Have or have not, there is no.
Have.
The haves and have nots.
Yeah. Have.
Have.
You got it?
Apparently have not.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it.
That's not good.
What?
Yeah.
This is the one with money, right?
What? Have.
This is the one that had budget, right?
This one had a bigger budget than Cafe Enchanté, and look where it got us.
Well, I can see somebody telling their cat, have.
Have.
Oh, it was pushed to the wayside for this.
I
Oh my
know.
god.
I know. Imagine. This is the better localization out of the two.
I
I
don't
can
know
tell
what
with
to
the
imagine.
jumps that we're doing.
Carlo mutant satisfaction.
Maybe the better localization was going into the stream budge of the voice line.
Maybe the better localization was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
At Olive Garden?
At Olive Garden, where when
We
you're
get
here, you're family.
You small garden.
When you're here, you're with Leo, and begin to lick his mouth clean. Let's head back then. Great
Yeah.
conversation. I reached out to take Carlo into my arms, but Carlo evaded my grasp and ran through my hands out of the saloon.
Oh no.
Wait,
Wait, is this
Carlo.
a balloon?
Surprised at how agile a small kitten could be. I chased Carlo down the hallway. Oh, you have no fucking idea, Victor. No fucking idea. Carlo? Where did he go? He ran much faster than I expected. I completely lost his whereabouts. I'm certain he ran down here, but I scanned around the area and found light peeking out from an ajar door. Isn't this room... Wait, could Carlo have gone in there? I slowly approached the door, knowing full well who was occupying the room at the moment. I peeked inside, and sure enough, Dante was there, sitting in a seat. I noticed gun parts set across the desk,
Oh,
but Dante wasn't doing anything. That was probably because Carlo was at his feet, trying to get his attention. Carlo crouched, wiggling its bottom, and suddenly jumped up towards Dante.
Huh?
Oh, thanks, Stream Moments. I am indeed streaming. I started an hour and a half ago. Thank you.
Wow.
Finding his footing again, Carlo snuggled into Dante's arms. I couldn't tell exactly what was going on in Dante's mind, but I could tell he was flustered.
Ellipsy.
I need to get Carlo away from him before he causes any more trouble. Just when I was about to make myself known. Aww. Dante made an expression I didn't expect.
A smile.
Shit, he can do that? He looks so calm and gentle. He put down the gun that was in his hand and gently rose Carlo's neck. You put down the gun, boy.
What happened? Are you lost? I see. Do what you want then.
Perhaps Carlo could tell Dante didn't mind his presence there. Carlo slowly closed his eyes. He seemed so happy, but I'm sure Dante's going to have a hard time with him sleeping there. I overcame my hesitation and spoke from the other side of the door. Dante? Dante looked over at me with his blue eyes.
Come in.
Excuse me. With his permission, I stepped into his office. I'm sorry to bother you so late at night.
It's fine.
Thank you, Dante.
For what?
The books and the records, and for him.
You found out.
Yeah, and I appreciate your concern. I'm sorry I didn't realize it sooner. Thanks.
No.
Okay. Rejecting my thanks. I see.
Ellipsy.
The silence is killing me. What do I say? As I pondered how to break the silence, Dante began speaking.
Name?
Huh?
Does it have a name?
Oh yeah, I named him Carlo. What do you think?
It's fine.
Dante squinted a bit and began to rub the sleepy-headed Carlo again. Carlo must be helping us. I feel much more calm speaking with Dante now. Say, Dante, can I ask you a question? I know I might be overstepping my bounds, but I mustered the courage to ask.
Whoopsie.
He nodded in acknowledgement. So, can I trust you, or why are you so kind to me? That is our choice right now.
Either of those choices sound good.
Huh.
I think it's fine, right? One of them has to be good, right? I ain't trying this again.
Alright, time for the die.
Yeah, get out the D20.
We rolled an at 20. Nearest choice.
Oh yeah, my choice. For the Undertaker.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind. What do you want to do, Fruity Undertaker? Can I trust you, or why are you so kind to me? Yeah, can I trust you? Can I trust you? It bothers me that every day passes without much knowledge in what's going on. And yet, I want to believe in him. I want to believe that his expression shows his true nature. He didn't flinch at my sudden query, and instead answered me very calmly.
It's hard to convince someone to believe in what the Mafia has to say. But I have my pride and honor as a boss. There's some things I will never do.
Never do, like...
I can promise you that I will never do anything that goes against my honor.
Ellipses. Thank you for saying so, Dante. I felt I understood what he was getting at. The person in front of me is the pride of the Falzone family. I should believe in his honor as a boss. I respect the fact that you're carrying your family as their boss at such a young age.
Lipsy.
Dante closed his eyes and in a calm manner began to speak.
Each person is born to their own fate. A destiny of sorts. Many do not encounter their fate in their lifetime. But I can see mine, which is why I have no regrets with where I am and what I'm doing.
Ellipses. Sister Sophia said something similar before. She mentioned that people are given a destiny by God. And to move
You're
forward with
given
that...
a destiny by God.
It's almost like I'm hearing it in my ear. And to move forward without fail once you realize what you're destined for.
Move forward without fail.
Oh man, I miss her. His words were reminiscent of Sister Sophia's, which brought my emotions to the surface.
Van?
Tears began to flow from my eyes. I could tell Dante was surprised by my reaction. I'm sorry, it's just that... Carlo jumped onto the ground, sensing Dante's movement. I suddenly remembered Sister Sophia.
Lipsy.
Dante stood and quietly came towards me. As I kept my head down to hide my tears. Ah! He patted me on the back as if he were consoling a small child. Ah. The warmth of his hand slowly melted away the tension holding back my tears. And just like that, tears flooded out of my eyes. Ah. Ugh. Ah.
It's normal to cry when you lose a family member.
Ah. Sister Sophia.
Yes.
I couldn't hold myself back any longer. I was simply a crying child, my face drenched in tears. Dante continued to rub my back gently through all my sobbing. His warmth was something I could trust. It felt as if his warmth lifted my soul out of the pain that had racked my physical body. Carlo mewed quietly, watching over us. Okay, meanwhile, rat hunt.
Rat.
We
Rats.
no,
Rats.
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 We
Yeah,
the
Dante's also here. Alright, Dante, it's you're up.
The moonlight peeped through the night clouds. The Felzone family could not be seen amidst the night, and for one reason. To exterminate the rats. Tonight's hunting ground was in a back alley near the edge of Fels.
Please, I need some of your Carmella. I heard you were the guy. Wants to be Lao Shu member B.
Lucky for you, I got some today. How about 2 liar?
The man dealt a simple wrapped candy.
2 liar? What the hell? It wasn't expensive before.
Inflation, baby! You don't have to buy from me. Not my fault if it costs, but later.
But please, you have to.
Do
Ah!
What the? Oh god. Not
look at-
you! Anyone but you!
Don't look at me like that. You're the one intruding on our territory.
Oh no.
and without even the courtesy of a request from the Lao Shu. So, the way I see it, the punishment fits the crime. I gestured to Nicola, and he pulled the trigger.
Come on!
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh
His
man.
bullet,
Oh shit, shit.
Oh.
Oh, there we
his
go.
bullet hit the man right in the forehead.
Ow!
Ah.
The young boy crumpled to the ground in fear after sealing the drug dealer fall. We let him be, and continued through the night, looking for our next prey.
But he's also still at the manor. I soon took my leave from Dante's office and headed back to my room to sleep.
The fuck are those scenes supposed to be? Oh my god.
I got into bed, but this time I was able to fall asleep with a strange sense of calm. A few days later, wanting to get a breath of fresh air, I went out into the courtyard where I met Nicola.
Oh
Uh,
No.
Buongiorno. You're looking fine today, Jabon.
Oh god. Buongiorno, Nicola. It's thanks to everyone here for being so kind to me.
Oh, really? After all that sulking, I'm glad you're finally enjoying your stay. Or maybe you're just becoming too accustomed to being held captive by the mafia. Annie.
Every time it's not Annie, but that may be so. Well, I can't say that I'm completely familiar with how things are, but
Hmm? Where's your Discord kitten? Jabon.
what?
Ah.
Oh no! Carlo? Yeah, my Discord kitten's in my room for now. You can't imagine how feisty he is when he's awake, running all over the place.
I'm dead.
Ha! Jabon.
Hmm? He doesn't seem that interested, despite being the one to ask me about my Discord kitten.
It's a bit harsh to Dante, isn't it? Don't you need more than a Discord kitten to keep you here? Jabon.
Huh?
No matter how well you're treated, it doesn't change the fact that you're not free to do as you wish.
Not at all. I mean, Dante can be harsh at times, but he did put me under his protection, and he's taking good care of me. I really appreciate what he's done for me.
That's called Stockholm Syndrome, girl.
Huh? What's that mean? Oh, Nicola, if you don't mind, how are things in town?
Jabon. I suppose I can let you in on a bit. After all, you have the right to know what awaits you once you leave.
Thanks.
Well, taking care of some problems around the area. Clean up town, if you will. However, it may be a while longer before we let you return to the church, Jamal.
Okay, see. Well, I suppose these sort of things take time.
I can't elaborate any further, but you can get Dante's approval for asking me yourself. Ayoki.
Ask Dante. That night, I saw how kind Dante could be with that tiny-ass kitten. Me and Bubby used to be that big. Ah. Because of that, I wasn't scared of speaking with him as much anymore.
Tiny.
I understand. I'll ask him directly.
Well, good luck. Oh, but Dante has to attend a dinner later this evening. You better go see him while you still can, Jamal.
Oh well, let me see if now's a good time. Bye. I'm leaving.
Hey, hold on. If your conversation with Dante runs long, can you help me with his preparations?
Oh no. Preparations?
Choosing his attire, for example, Jamal.
What? I'm not sure I'm the right person for that. But if there is something I can help with, I'll do my very best. Can I leave now? Can I please leave?
Heh, I'm counting on you.
Grazie, Nicola. One day. See you again. I thanked Nicola for his kind words and very quickly headed to Dante's office. I hope I'm not going to burden him. I wiped the hesitation from my mind and was preparing to knock on the door when... Who the fuck's it might be Dante.
Yes, I'm fine, but
Huh? That voice. It can't be. Is it Dante? Wait. Oh, Sister Sophia?
Ah, Vern.
I ran toward a person I didn't expect to ever see again. Sister Sophia, I can't believe it's really you!
Yes, it's really me, Sophia.
It's my dad!
Totally me.
Sister Sophia embraced
Absolutely, totally me.
I really do believe you, Sister Sophia. She embraced me tightly. Feeling her warmth again made tears flow from my eyes. I'm so happy to see you. I thought you were dead. Wait, how could Sister Sophia be here? I was sure this wasn't a dream. The warmth of her arms would prove she was alive. My joy in seeing her again was tainted by the utter confusion raging in my mind. Sister Sophia was alive all this time? Does that mean Dante, the mafia boss, was lying to me?
I knew Senor Falzone protected, cared for you just like I.
Sister Sophia.
Dante stood to interrupt. Sister Sophia?
I'm sorry to bother you, but we need to talk. We don't have much time.
Wait, Dante.
Go back to your room.
Dante grabbed my arm and forced me away from Sister Sophia as he dragged me to the door. Please, I want to speak to her.
Ellipsy.
Sister Sophia? The door slammed in front of me and I can only stand there in a daze, bewildered by what was happening.
Bad end.
Afterwards.
What?
I waited for the two of them to finish their conversation, but as soon as she stepped out, she was taken away by Dante's men.
Sure.
I tried to talk to Dante about what was happening, but he simply waved me off. I couldn't enjoy dinner with so many questions still questioned. Okay. I couldn't enjoy dinner with so many questioned still unanswered. Later. Leo came by to see what was going on, and I told him all that had happened.
Ah, damn. I see.
It's you.
Leo frowned a bit after listening to my story, then began to speak.
I'm sure the boss has this all planned out.
Planned out?
He's head of the Falzone family. And when you're Olive Garden, your family here, he's the fearless leader of everyone here.
Leo's eyes were glistening with pride. I could tell he truly trusted Dante from the bottom of his heart.
So there's no way he would ever have lied to you for no reason. After all, the boss knows what it's like to lose a member of the family, Olive Garden.
Yeah, when you're here, you're family.
When you're Olive Garden, you're here, which means in turn you're also family.
Wow. Ellipses.
Ohana.
Ohana means
Ohana
family.
means Olive Garden.
Dante must have lost men loyal to him throughout his life, from the Olive Garden. The former boss, Dante's father, has already passed away as well. I understand that he knows what it's like to lose someone precious to him. I wanted to trust Dante. The memory of Dante's emotions and the expression she'd showed me were replaying in my mind. No matter how you looked at it, Dante was hiding Sister Sophia's whereabouts from me. I felt betrayed. Also, meanwhile, all ears.
Whoa, you're taking away from what I'm doing.
Others.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Ellipses. Or ellipses, not sure which. Okay.
I think this is a lawn.
Hey, Faye, I heard something pretty interesting.
Interesting.
Oh no.
Wait, that means you were eavesdropping on Yang, weren't you, Lan?
I couldn't help myself. We don't get guests from the church every day.
Well, I guess so. So, what were they talking about?
It sounded like a strange story. A fairy tale? Something about the church?
Oh, that kid. What was his name again? Orlock. He is working for that Rosberg guy, right?
Yup, he came in to share some intel with us. He said something about the Ross guy going against us if we act out of line.
Ah,
He also said something about the Falzone protecting something.
oh, this sounds interesting. Come on, Lan. Give me the details.
Okay,
Anyway.
details.
Anyway,
How
about
back
okay.
here.
How about them details?
How about the decals? I felt betrayed, especially since I had begun to slowly build trust in him.
What about the details, though?
The details are this cat is, rubbing against my ankles as if to console me. Thank you, Carlo. I slowly stroked his soft back while feeling a sharp pain aching inside my chest. Days passed without a chance for me to speak with Dante.
That's the toxoplasmosis taking over.
It had also been a while since I last saw Sister Sophia until one day. I'm coming. Again.
Chosen one.
Please, God.
Gasp! I couldn't hide my surprise since I was expecting Leo to be on the other side of the door.
Van, do you have a moment?
Please, come in.
Came to apologize.
Dante mumbled his words quietly, then handed me a gift. Huh?
I lied to you about Sister Sophia's death, despite knowing it would cause you suffering. I forced you to spend days in sorrow and despair over a false event.
Ellipses.
No matter the reason, the fact that I hurt you has no justification. I'm truly sorry for what I've done. Will you accept my apology?
Ellipses. He offered a bouquet. That wasn't a fucking bouquet, Piofiore. That was one singular rose.
A bouquet.
It's the shittiest bouquet I've ever seen. To me, it shows sincerity and asks for forgiveness. I awkwardly reached out for the rose, singular fucking rose, and took them
Whoa.
into my arms. Okay, are we gonna say, oh, Dante, this could be misinterpreted, or I forgive you?
The die is here again.
Yeah, the die is here if nobody wants to throw their opinion into the ring. But we can either just be like, oh, Dante, or sure, Dante. That's our choices right now. I'm scared to look at, like, because I do have a guide up. I'm scared to look at it, because I am curious about what we're going to be going towards.
Oh my god, Dante, this could be misinterpreted.
Oh my god, Dante! This could be misinterpreted. You do that offering roses like this could be misinterpreted, even though you're only giving me one? Crimson red roses were also used to express love for another person. I doubt he has any intention of showing his love, but I've only talked to him for like 2 seconds. I had never been given roses like this before, so my words came out quite harsh. But Dante didn't show any anger and instead smiled at me.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no. I couldn't tell what his gentle smile was trying to convey, but I could feel my heart racing and my cheeks stung with embarrassment.
This is progressing
Which
very
ones?
fast.
I'll never
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, this is going from like 0 to 100. So why did you lie before? There must have been a good reason.
No matter what I say, it will only be an excuse, and it will diminish my apology to you.
I understand. I'm not looking for excuses either. But I do want to hear the truth.
Huh.
If Sister Sophia wasn't hurt, why would you need to lie to me about your death?
See, Sister Sophia and our family have been connected for a long time.
Yes, in Italian.
Wow. Sister Sophia? And the Falzone family?
I didn't want you to know that. This was also to protect her.
The Mafia protected the town, so it was no surprise that they'd also be connected to its people. But it isn't ideal for a sister of the church to be connected to the Mafia? So you lied to protect Sister Sophia's name? Is that it?
See, you wouldn't have believed me if I had said that we didn't know what happened to her.
So you said she died.
Y- Once you are connected to the Mafia, you can't escape so easily. You should know that as someone who has grown up here in Bologna.
Yeah. Knowing anything about the Mafia can be life-threatening to the citizens. If so, then. Dante lied to me so I wouldn't get involved in their duties. I may be overspectating, but no. Dante would surely. He sent me books to help pass the time and relieve my mind of its troubles. He allowed me to join in with everyone to enjoy our meals together. He sent me a kitten. He sent me Carlo so I wouldn't be alone. He had been caring for me all this time.
I said it was just coincidence that I was there when you were attacked. What actually happened was that Sister Sophia contacted me to come.
Gasp. Sister Sophia asked for your help? And that's why you were there.
Ellipsy.
Dante nodded slowly, his blue eyes showing hesitance. How many times are we going to be told his eye color?
I can't say much more. At least not for now.
I calmly looked at him, into his blue eyes, and nodded my head in acknowledgement. Thank you for sharing this with me, Dante. There's still more that's unclear, but the question that had been burning in my mind had finally been answered. I feel warmth in my chest, fill my chest as I carefully held the rose close to me. Its fragrance filled the air, enveloping me. Dante looked at me. His expression was the same as before, but
Well,
I wasn't scared of him anymore. Ellipses. The rose adorned the windowsill as the moonlight shone upon its beautiful petals. I still don't know who Dante really is. What he sees as boss is different from what I see. But I guess I can say with some certainty that he's a very kind person. I didn't expect someone so cold to apologize as sincerely as he did. He is a boss, isn't he? I reached out for the single rose and rubbed a petal between my fingers. They're so insistent there's more than one.
Each petal is a rose.
Thinking about what happened was still making my heart race. I mean, this is the first time I ever received roses from a man.
So you're saying
gender.
you receive roses from a woman.
Oh. Heh. Isn't it pretty, DeCarlo?
Oh no, Carlo's actually just a camera.
Oh, no. I smiled, looking up at the rose and stroking the small Carlo in my lap. Sister Sophia is alive.
Yes, I am.
That truth washed away all my troubles. I can still hear her too, and relieve my soul of its grief.
Gay, homosexual,
I remember that one time I got roses from my girl best friend. Man,
Oh,
that was
gay
great.
men.
Thank God. Thank you, gay men. The starry night was glimmering beautifully. I think I can sleep well tonight. Chapter 3.
Chapter 3. Viva Lenza.
Thank you.
Fucking hell.
I stood in front of Dante's office, taking a power stance, took a deep breath, and knocked on the door. Come in. Oh, that was Dante! Victor just saying it to herself. Like, okay. I hope everything went well, Dante. I brought you a cafe latte and a baba.
Baba is you.
Baba is you. A cake steeped with rum-flavored syrup.
That sounds nice.
I can't believe you bought I can't believe you bought a latte off of Alibaba.
You can put
As Dante pointed to his desk, his phone rang.
Oh, is it? Nice to...
Well, I'll be going. I hurriedly placed a dulce on his...
I'm gonna fucking lose it.
the dulce on his desk and tried to leave as quietly as possible. But
Ellipsy.
Dante was still on the phone, but he gestured something to me. Is he telling me to stay? As I wondered what he was trying to relay, he spoke into the phone again.
Connect me.
Is it really alright for me to be here? The call connected and Dante spoke in his usual calm tone of voice.
A word of warning, Paris. Stay away from gambling.
This is London.
Listen, London. Shut up.
Ugh, okay.
I can accept your disagreement with the Falzone family, but keep in mind that our ties end the moment we part ways.
With the city of London?
Exactly. Ellipsy. That's fine. I'll be waiting.
Dante coldly and abruptly ended the call. He then raised his face to look at me.
I've kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all. I'm fine. Was there something you needed from me?
Ellipsy.
Dante sipped the warm cafe latte on the desk and after a brief pause spoke.
Let me guess. Julia told you to bring up my drink?
Yeah, she can't be on screen more than 5 minutes at a time, so she asked me to do this for her. Everyone in the kitchen was busy, so I was the only one who could come.
Apologies. This was the responsibility of our housemaid.
Not at all. I've been under everyone else's care, so I'm pleased to be able to help. I'm sorry for disturbing you. I'll be careful next time.
Let's see. Did you make this, Baba?
Baba is you. Yeah, I thought I did learn the recipe from Julia. Off screen, of course. Dante reached for the fork to take a bite. He chewed slowly as if to savor it.
2 women bonding in the game.
Man, we can't have that.
Can't have that.
Yeah, why would 2 women bond? I waited, unsure what he wanted from me. He took another sip of his cafe latte.
The dulce is quite delicious.
The dulce. Gasp! My heart tightened seeing his sweet smile and gentle words of praise. Really? I stuttered a bit with my reply and Dante chuckled.
Looks like you got a praise king.
Oh,
Grazie.
uh-oh. Oh, it was my pleasure. I'm learning something about myself today. I can't believe how flustered I was from our casual conversation. Ellipses. I cleared the dishes and utensils from Dante's desk and exited his office. He caught me off guard when he praised me, but... Glad you liked it!
Just like me for real, for real.
Yeah.
Oh
The
my
next
God.
day, I visited the kitchen around the time when Julia's chores were about settled. Julia, about the baba we served yesterday. I meant to report back to her, but she was so busy I decided to wait till today. Dante said it was delicious. I just wanted you to know that. Julia's... She's not appearing on screen. Julia smiled at my sudden report in obvious excitement.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I probably gotta move real fast. Oh, that's good to know. The baba was baked to perfection.
Leah
Oh,
told...
come on.
Sorry. Leah told me that before Dante liked sweets, but I didn't know exactly how much, and then Dante just had the entire thing.
Oh, I'm sure the young Dante likes sweets, but I think he's also,
Huh. Sounds pretty busy outside. Is it coming from the entrance?
let me get some coffee ready. It's rather cold today, after all. Goodbye!
As Julia prepared the coffee, she turned to ask me a favor.
Sorry, I disappear every time I turn around, too. It's a real problem, but if you don't mind, can you go to the salon and see how many people should be served, and how many want to get their hair done?
Okay, I'd be happy to.
My time is running real short today. I'm so busy.
I quickly headed out to the saloon. Huh? Where is everyone? Nobody wants their haircut? Usually when they return, they took a break in the salon, but there's no one around. Huh? Something wasn't right. I tilted my head a bit as I returned to the kitchen. I say, Julia, I went to the salon, but no one was there. Where'd everyone go?
No one's there? Oh, I see. They must have stepped out again. Whatever happened, it must be urgent.
Everyone must be really busy. It felt a bit odd, but I nodded in agreement. I noticed Julia smiling at me gently.
Indeed. Oh, why don't you have a rest? There's nothing else to do at the moment, so you may as well go back to your room.
Alright, I guess we can't be on the same screen for too long.
Nope, time is ticking down.
Come to think of it, Leo might be anxious if he sees I'm not in my room. Do let me know if anything happens, Julia. Off screen. I'll help with preparations as everyone returns. Off screen.
10, 9. Thank you very much. One.
As I left the kitchen, I went to Julia, who saw me off with a smile. Heh, looks like Carlo's fast asleep. Maybe I'll read a book while I still can. I picked out a book from the batch that Leo brought to me, and I settled into a chair. Look at me, casually reading a book while listening to music in this room. I'm also wandering the manor freely and making sweets with Julia, off screen.
Off screen.
I can tell my disposition changed. Maybe I've grown accustomed to living here with the Falzone family. In fact, I could tell I'm enjoying the comfort of my days here. I hardly had any time to myself back at the church when I looked after the children. Not that I didn't like working from the morning to night, but if I will eventually return to my normal life, then I might as well enjoy my time here at the Foul Zone while I can. Life here is something the old me would only dream of. And it was a life that would fade away in time, just like Julia. Maybe I should enjoy my time here to the fullest. But I still want to see Elena and the rest. I wonder if they're doing alright. Ah, I'm coming.
Man, you do that a lot.
Someone knocked at the door. I opened it to find an unexpected guest.
Who could it
Must
be?
not be
Oh,
Leo.
no.
Fucking hell.
No.
Hello there. Coming in. Come on.
Oh no. Nicola, I didn't know you were here. He didn't respond to that, instead spoke to me abruptly.
Can I borrow you for a moment?
Sure, I'm available. Like, not in that way, but right
Then-
now.
Follow me. Come on.
Okay, well, ellipses. Not knowing what he wanted, I left the room and followed Nicola. Nicola quietly walked down the hall. Something didn't feel right. He wasn't speaking or making noises like he usually did. Nicola, is there something the matter? Nicola stopped and turned towards me.
I want to show you something, Annie.
Show me something or show Annie something? Not answering. Before I could ask him what that was, he turned around and started walking again. Something definitely isn't right. What does he want to show me? Despite a strong feeling of dread, I continue to follow him to find out.
Are you
Cells.
taking her to the
I'm
dungeon?
sorry.
Man, we walked into amnesia, the dark descent.
Cells.
Wow.
I didn't
Alexander.
I didn't know they had these in the basement of the manor. We entered a different time. Welcome to Elden Ring, everyone. Something was telling me that I really shouldn't be here in Elden Ring.
Tactless dung eater.
Who wants to be Foul Zone member A?
Still holding up, higher.
Member B?
Don't go gold on me now. Come on, spill it already.
Gasp. Deep in the cell quarters, I could hear the Foul Zone family interrogating someone. He silently, as silent as he could, bid me to look inside the cell. I slowly peeked from the stairs. I saw the Foul Zone family glaring at
Whoa.
a young boy bound and held on both sides. Yeah, this is a Mafia game. I need to remind you guys, this is a Mafia game rated M. In front of him was a large barrel filled to the brim with water.
Rated M for Mafia.
Yeah, is that Dante? That's not Dante, Victor.
No.
That's not Dante at all.
Please.
Man,
Man, first the cat, now you think this guy's Dante. What do you think? The cat hasn't even got blue eyes.
she fucking
Dante
just points
has
at
to
like
stand
any
behind
man
you.
and just like, Dante?
Dante, is that you?
Is that you?
Dante has to be standing behind.
Oh,
There he is.
yeah, Dante was standing with his back to the wall, looking at the boy from a distance.
God.
Haha. Use. I am not going to say anything. For such a pretty face, I didn't expect the Foul Zone boss to be so sadistic.
The young boy calmly spoke to Dante with a sneer. Despite his bravado, his face was pale from being repeatedly donked into the water. Learning how to swim.
What? If you're working for Yang, you should have known that by now. The Mafia is at war. Morals mean nothing. Violence is all that matters.
I've never heard Dante's voice so cold and unsettling like this before.
Laoshu have crossed the line, poisoning our people.
It's Faye.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks, game.
And you say, is this line you speak of?
Instead of answering the young boy, Dante continued speaking. Welcome to the Moji Show.
The Laoshu are selling drugs disguised as candy to our people. This caramella, as you call it, is poison that can break one's mind and body.
I can vouch for the normal candies taste better than that.
I couldn't care less what you people do in Valeno with that drug of yours, but I won't let you poison False. There's no excuse for the Laoshu to be breaking rules as a member of the Mafia.
Dante stared at the young Faye with a cold and intimidating look on his face.
Do it.
uh. Faye? Okay.
Up.
You're wasting your time. I won't speak even if you kill me. Because I won't be able to speak if you kill me.
Damn bright. Looks like he's still got some juice in him.
What you talking about, bro?
Fucking squeeze him like a
What the fuck are you
lemon.
talking about, bro? It's an MMA fight.
I couldn't believe what was happening. They were juicing him right in front of me. I could tell I was losing consciousness from the dankness and smell of blood in the air. Pretty dank,
Dang,
bro.
He's smoking.
Too dank in here.
Yeah, it's very dank. Ellipses. Couldn't keep myself standing any longer. Gasp! With perfect timing, there was a momentary silence as everyone stopped speaking. The sound of my heels resonated through the cells.
Who dare?
Nicola propped me up by the arms and casually led me out in front of everyone.
Sorry to bother you folks. Nicola and the young lady.
Ellipsy.
We were looking for a kitten. Her Discord kitten. I have to say, he is quite the feisty one.
Oh no!
I thought he ran in the dungeon. Have you seen him, Dante? Jamon.
No.
Guess I was wrong. We'll search for him outside then.
Nicholas spoke as if everything was normal. He then pulled me in by the shoulder and turned to go back up the stairs. I want to leave this place quickly, but I couldn't get my legs to move. Dante nodded his head, to which his men immediately reacted.
Understood. Literally.
Get dunked, idiot. Ellipses.
Ben, what's the matter, Jamal?
Nicola tilted his head and spoke my name, seeing that I was unable to walk. I stood there, frozen in place.
This is the salon. We're washing his hair.
Yeah, they're washing his hair. Like, they're getting him ready for the salon. This is where he gets shampooed.
I couldn't say anything.
I couldn't say anything. Ellipses. I needed to speak up, but the fear inside of me was holding me back from doing so.
Are you alright? You don't look well. Maybe you should rest back in your room.
Nicola noticed my pale face and spoke to me in his usual gentle tone. Dante looked at me, then spoke with little interest.
There's nothing here for you. Get out.
Gasp! His cold words and indifferent gaze felt like a stab to the heart.
Understood. Don't feel like talking now.
How many times do I need to say this?
The young boy looked at me. His face twisted as he began to chuckle.
The Key Maiden.
Huh?
The key what?
And where did you hear that?
Dante's eyes focused on the young boy upon hearing those words. His eyes weren't just cold, they also showed hints of murderous rage.
You are unworthy to speak such things. Be wary of what you say next. Unless, of course, you wish to die sooner.
Wait, what's this Key Maiden?
Huh.
Dante didn't answer my question, but squinted and silently waved me away. What was that? Was he referring to me?
Are we done? Let's go, Van.
Wait, Nicola, I'm not. Nicola gripped my shoulder firmly, then pulled me sharply towards him. He led me out of the dank and cold underground cell.
What's funny?
Alright, I think we're gonna call it at that today.
Damn.
What a game.
This is a special little experience that we're sharing today.
I really
It
like
sure
it,
is.
honestly.
We're certainly playing a game.
Yeah, we are.
Have.
Yeah.
Have.
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 I fucking hate this game.
Have. But it has
I have
such
hatred.
it has such great dialogue. Like have.
Dulce. Just
Dulce?
replacing, like,
Uh-huh.
Have or
Dulce?
have not. That is the arrow mode.
Alright. It sure have. It sure do. Okay. Alright, let's see who we're gonna raid.
Ten, you had me roll it on the floor. Mog, you had me roll it on the floor.
we all
Baby, you had me rolling on the floor. Nah, you had me rolling on the floor. It was like I was at Olive Garden again.
yeah, when you hear your family.
everyone losing it at Nicholas.
You're fucking killing it, Ten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at the ellipses at the last scene.
God.
Anyway, who are gonna raid? We're gonna raid Check.
Check is still doing
Cause Check's still fucking streaming.
Check a madman.
Yeah. So Mr. These, we raiding him. He's playing Like a Dragon Ishin. Which is the
Oh
old
man, we got some more mob stuff going on. Eh?
Yeah, more mob stuff. Forget about it.
I hate that I've finally gone full Bakano. Finally.
I mean, it all it took was a round of Wadanohara and we got you there.
I don't know why it was the what. Maybe swimming with the fishes has
Yeah.
more to it than just a saying.
Yeah, hey, swimming with the fishes. By the way, me and Macha are playing more Wadanohara tomorrow on his channel, so you guys should check him out.
Get ready for something new.
Yeah, it sure will be something new. Anyway, everyone say bye.
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 Have.